Okay, guys. Today is marathon day for the Ironman Saga. So, where we left off, we just made. Let me open this back up. Um, so we've got. I hate that they actually smash these windows so much. Okay, so we have the hatchet head, the pickaxe head. We've got a little bit of lump iron, but there's not a whole lot left, and it's garbage quality, so I can't improve anything yet. And we have the carving knife blade. Um, all of them, the tools are quality level 1, so they are definitely garbage right now. But they're a step up from the crudes that I was using. And the end of the last video, I said that we needed to find 4 more branches, but we actually don't. We only need 1. Because all I need to do is create the... where'd my road go? There it is. Create the... and I fell off the road. All I need is the carving knife. Once I have the carving knife, I can actually... Yeah, I took damage on that one, I think. Yep. I can use the carving knife on the logs, and we no longer have to search for branches. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to cheat just a little bit. Not really, because it's still open area. It's not on anyone's deed. I'm not stealing anything, but I'm going to a little bit safer area that's a bit flatter. And we're going to see if we can find a few trees that we can forage. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry, I had to go deal with the dogs yelling at the neighbors as they walk past the house out on the street. Anyway, we're coming over here. We're going to see if we can forage these trees over here because they're on flat, and find 1 branch. That's all we need, just 1 branch. What was that? Oh, cotton. Yeah, we don't care about the cotton right now. What is this? Camilla bush. You know what? I don't even know what you can get from a Camilla bush. I think you probably need a sickle or a scythe. One of the two to actually harvest what you need to harvest, or what they're meant for. Lingonberries. Okay, so let's go to this one. And as you can see, it still says that I'm targeting a venerable brown bear. And there's no target there. Don't stop foraging, just forage. The other thing, good coffee. The other thing we need to do was down here anyway. There is a branch. We need to drink some water. And we'll open the character window, activate the knife, and we're going to go onto this branch. We're going to create, a shaft. We have a 100% chance of making a shaft. That's going to give us some wood scraps as well. We don't care about the wood scraps. Not right now, anyway. Okay, now we're going to go into the shaft. We don't need the mallet head. We need the handle. This is going to be for the knife. And this is, oops, we didn't make one. So let's try it again. We don't need arrow shafts. Tools. Eventually we'll make a deed stake. We'll make a fishing pole. I don't think we're going to need the clay shaper or spatula. I don't see myself getting into too much of that. But so this is, I believe, third video today. Might be the fourth. I don't know. I kind of lost track. But like I said, we're doing kind of a marathon run. I'm going to be doing this probably pretty regular on Sundays for the Ironman Saga. If it doesn't work this time, we'll open the crafting window so it's easier to click through. I do utilize both methods of crafting. Sometimes I think it's easier just to activate and right click, and sometimes I just get tired of it and I open the crafting window. Okay, so we have a handle. It's 3.28 quality, which means that our carving knife is probably going to end up slightly better than a 1.0 quality. I cannot guarantee that. We're going to open the cotton up, and we're going to activate the cotton, and we're going to fix our arm with first aid. So we currently have 14.95 damage. We failed. We're going to try it again. Okay, and it went down to 8.94. So definitely helpful. All right. Well, since the fire is still going, actually, let's go. Since we're right here, we're going to go ahead and we don't need the sheep. We're going to forage one more time right here, and then we'll turn around. We'll head back up to the fire if I don't get lost again. Got a green mushroom. Okay, so that's not going to help us too much. Is this another tree? No, it's a camellia bush. That's a camellia bush. Okay, so we don't need those right now. So we'll head back up to the fire. We'll pull that knife blade out. At some point, I'm going to end up fixing all of this out here. Good gravy. So many things in this area that need attention. They were either half done or somebody had something in mind and then abandoned the idea. Or they just stopped playing, or, who knows. I do like the fact that there's so many horses here. There's horses, there's bulls, there's sheep. So at some point I will... Did I miss the road again? No. At some point, I'll lead him back to the property and have him fenced in and all that stuff, so that there it is, so that I can have breeding stock. Because eventually I'm going to need... Oh, there's a unicorn. Eventually I'm going to need mounts to travel faster or to have hitched to wagons or what have you. So I'm going to be forced to get into animal husbandry a little bit. Okay, we don't care about anything else at the moment except for the blade. Right there. So we're going to pull this out. We're going to try that again. Okay. We want the blade in the left, the handle in the right. We have 38% chance of creating it. Cross your fingers. Yes, I know I've got 3 action timers for 1 action, but you'd be surprised at how often I've been failing lately. If you haven't been watching the videos, I suggest you go back and watch them and have a good laugh. Okay, we already created it. Carving knife. Nope, it is 1.0. And as you can see, the carving knife is not glowing. I can put it back in and heat it back up, but there's really no point. So, let's close that. We'll close that. And let's go test this thing. Oops, wrong way. Oh, scorpion. And somehow he didn't see me. I think I still have wood in here. I think. Do I have logs? I do. I have 1 log. Okay. If memory serves, this will give me the shafts I need. We now no longer have to search for branches. And I have a 100% chance of making shafts. So this is a guaranteed I'm going to make 3 of them. And at the end of the last video, I said I needed 4. Well, 1 of them was for the handle for the carving knife. We already know this one doesn't have enough material, but this one does. And there's the crude pickaxe head, so we can burn that one up. I don't like keeping tools around or whatever that I've outgrown. I'd rather use them up, or especially the crude tools. Um, it doesn't take a whole lot to just use them up and destroy them. Higher quality tools, it's easier to actually repair them and then if you possibly can improve them, keep them going up. They'll last forever. But there we go. Now we've got that one. So we'll close that. We don't need this anymore. Actually, let's put some of this stuff in there to get rid of it. Okay, we don't need the log anymore, so we'll put that in there. Log doesn't fit. Guess we gotta carry it. But that's fine, because we now have a saw, so we can make planks. Oh, good gravy. Shall we run the risk? See if we can pass him again? Let's do it. Worst case scenario, we got to take him down to the guards. Yeah, he saw us. Okay, come on this way, dude. Come on this way. I don't know how far their aggro range is, so we're going to try to keep him following pretty close. I know I play such a dangerous game. Come on, fella. Ooh, ouch. It didn't hurt that bad, but still. Let's go this way. Ooh, ouch. So far we've taken 17 damage. Come on, don't forget, I'm over here. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Target. Thank you. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, follow me this way. Really? I don't want to deal with you down here. Ah, silly scorpion. Yeah, now I got your attention, huh? I didn't do any damage to you, but come on. Oh, this is just silly. I think I need to make a bow. No, no, no. Come on, you can do it. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah, this way. It's a good thing I still have cotton. Come on. Okay, another bad pun, but I think the scorpion is buggy. I think the devs need to fix him. Oh, come on. Apparently they have a very short aggro range. Come on. Yes, get out of the water. Let's head this way. Let's go this way. Come on, my friend. This way. Mister. Yes, the noisy brat's name is Mister. And then we also have Peanut, who is his litter mate and sister. And we have Dodger, who is a rescue. All of them are noisy little brats. Okay. Guards, take care of my light work. If this guy hits me too much, don't worry, I will be moving. Doesn't look like he's getting me, though. He definitely got me a couple of times, that's for sure. But not since we got to the guards here. Ooh, I wonder. Hey, hey, hey. Pickaxe, carving knife. Let's. Oops. Oh, to heck with it. Put the carving knife over here. Glances off his armor. Yeah, see, he's facing me, but it says he's clawing the guards, so I think I'm safe. Glances off his armor again. I missed. So basically, I keep missing him. But my skills are increasing. Let's see. It would be way more beneficial for butchering if I was actually using a butchering knife. But I don't have one. The nice thing is, it no longer says that I'm targeting a brown bear. It also doesn't say I'm targeting the scorpion. Okay, so produce some meat and scorpion. Yeah, however you pronounce that. It's yeah, well, we'll do it the easy way. Wurmpedia. There you go. That's what I looted. Used in dye, construction of a range pole, cooking recipes, tailoring, foundation pillars, and Magrenon puppets. In case you didn't know, Magrenon is one of the deities in Wurm. Butchered products decay extremely fast outside of bulk storage. Eh. Okay, so we are going to... I'm not too worried about that thing, but we will take the meat. Why not? Now we should be able to go back up. I can't fix any of this until I get a shovel. Matter of fact, let's Crude stone or shovel blade. Crude knife. Really? Because it didn't show me that. It did not show me that. Okay, let's just go down to iron. Yeah, need a large anvil. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Well, now we know. So I just refilled my coffee and let my wife know what was going on. And she reminded me that it is not yet supper time. I still have a little bit. So what I'm probably going to do um, is I'll continue on with this one for a little bit. And then when she needs my help, I will stop the video and come back to it when I'm done helping her in exactly the same spot that I stopped the video. That way, if you guys see a hiccup, um, you're not thinking I'm doing anything off camera. Whatever I'm facing, I'll still be facing. Whatever's going on, I'll still will still be what's going on. The only possibility is if I'm gone too long. What is that? I don't need a cow in my mine. Go away. Can I push it? I can care for it. I can feed it. I can attack it. I can tame it. But I don't have anything to work with it on. Go away. Anyway, so if I get disconnected for inactivity, then I should be logging back in. For example, if I'm facing the fire just like this, when I log in, I should be facing the fire just like this. So that'll be good. But I'm trying to be on the up and up with everyone. Let you all know exactly what's going on so that you know what I'm doing, how I'm going about doing it. Because I want to include you guys in the entire journey. And I know some of you really would like to see the whole journey. Or, you know, at the very least, the majority of it, not just the highlights. I can appreciate the videos that others have put out. Crafty Joe's one of them that comes to mind. He's put out different videos for an Ironman series, and he shows you the highlights. He tries to keep his videos short and sweet and to the point, and I can appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm personally one of those type people that I like to see what happens in between. Yeah, some of it can be very, very, very boring. Staring at a rock wall with a, watching somebody smack it with a pickaxe for 6 hours uh, can be really dull. But you get to see the skill gains. You get to see the accomplishments. You get to see the game for exactly how it would be if you were playing the game. There have been a few times. Okay, there's my crude pickaxe. There's my iron pickaxe. Let's put the hatchet head in there because we really need another hatchet. Um, my my wife has told me on multiple occasions she's not a big gamer, but she enjoys sitting back and watching the games being played. And I know there's more of you out there. Um, wow, that was quick. So that's why I do this. That's why Old Bit of Gaming does this. Yeah, they're typically hour and a half long videos. I know she has a timer that she tends to use and tries to keep her videos pretty close to that time. A couple of them I think are about a half an hour. two different games, and then Wurm Unlimited. She, I think, kind of tries to steer it in. Excuse me, to about an hour. Most of mine end up being about an hour. I don't watch the time. I just play until I think it's about time to wrap it up, or something, you know, pulls me away. Um, but I don't want to put out a 6 hour long video. And I know you guys don't want to sit through a 6 hour long video, especially if I'm just sitting here banging at this wall. Because there's got to be other things that you want to be able to watch on YouTube or whatnot. Um, but then again, you might be like me. I oftentimes I will listen to the videos and not really watch what's going on, but I'll listen to them while I'm at work or while I'm driving down the road in the car. I don't have to see what's going on to be able to imagine what's happening. I just need to be able to know what you're doing. So if you're talking through your videos, and explaining things, um, you know, then I can follow along with you. But I certainly don't want to do it for 6 hours. Um, I'm okay if it's six different videos that are all about an hour long, because each one has a start, each one has a middle, and each one has an end. And that's a little more impressive than just 6 hours of grinding with seemingly no end in sight. Okay, I'm going to hack down this maple tree, and we're going to test out this new hatchet quality level 1 2.5 weight when it already has 0.1 damage on it. 0.2. Good gravy. But like I said, I don't like trees covering my roads, and this area is going to end up getting cleared anyway. Okay, so basically one action is doing roughly zero point 0.3 damage, except for this last one, which is taking longer because I have less stamina. So the first action took zero point 0.3, the second one took zero point 0.5. This one's probably going to be a bit more, um, because the longer the action, the more damage you'll cause, simply because it takes longer. So you're actually doing more to accomplish the same, if that makes any kind of sense. So at this stage in the game, it's prudent of me to do one action at a time. That way the actions are faster and I do less damage. And then the timer for my stamina goes back up a lot faster, so I can move right into the next action. Poof. Done. Let's check on this tree. That's tile border. 83. 96. So roughly 13 damage per action. So this will cut it down. It'll be done on this one. Okay. Destroy the stump. I destroy my stumps because I think they're an eyesore. I don't really play Wurm Online much. I play Wurm Unlimited, and I know on my server I have been told two different things. Either the stump itself will regrow another tree, but it takes time, or they'll eventually just rot. I don't know which way is actually true. I've never sat back and wanted to find out. I don't leave stumps because I don't like the looks of them. I don't know how it works on. I don't want to pick it up. I want to chop it. Oh, wrong action. See, on on Wurm Unlimited, to chop a felled tree, it's the third hotkey, not the fourth. Apparently online it's the fourth. So I was hitting number 3, and it kept telling me I couldn't pick it up. So that'll definitely be something I've got to get used to. Because I know what the hotkeys are on the private server, on Wurm Unlimited. Like I said, I don't play official Wurm Online much. I think the last time I actually played Wurm Online was 2 years ago. And I've jumped into Unlimited half a dozen different times, both on my private server and on other people's private servers that they have open to the public. Just kind of playing around. Okay, that takes care of that tree that's covering the road. Got a few over here, but we're not too worried about that. What I want to do is I want to take this saw, open this up. We're going to grab as many logs as we can. Okay. We're going to put the logs in here. And we're going to put the saw in here. Because we're going to need a bunch of planks. Trust me, we will need them. Planks are something you kind of always need a lot of when you first start out. And it raises the carpentry skill. Now, if I really wanted to work my skill up, I'd start going for either deck boards or whole planks. The other option would be the seat. And you may just make a bunch of them. And then you throw them in the fire. Because they're going to be garbage quality. You don't want garbage quality on your boat. You want good quality stuff. But when you're first starting out, these are high enough to where you're going to fail, or where you're still going to succeed here and there. You're going to get skill gains. But they're low enough that you're going to get garbage quality stuff. So it's just firewood. I don't stress out about stuff like that. If it's something that's not usable, I figure out a way of destroying it. Speaking of which, I wonder if this new hatchet is strong enough to destroy that box in the cave, in the mine. I don't know, I haven't tried it. I've got 6 planks so far, but I've still got way too much weight. So as you notice, the average of these planks is 2.44 at the moment. If I open this up, you've got quality level 1, quality level 1, and we can actually sort by quality. So there's the planks. There's 2 of them that are at quality level 1, one that's at 2.34, 3 of them Oh, there's another 1. So there's 3 at 1 now. 3 of them that are at 2.51 and 1 that actually made it up to 5.2. It's still a garbage plank. 5.2 is, you know, leaps and bounds above the rest of these, but it's still a garbage plank. So I will use these for the first couple of I don't know, like the um, small barrel for water, or small chests, or whatever, or not chests. I'm sorry, small crates. I might use them for the very first. Actually, that's probably a good idea. I might use them for the very first um, large cart that I make. Because I'm going to need to make one. I'm not going to be able to haul all this stuff by myself without something to put it in. So in order to do that, I need a yoke, I need planks, I need nails. Oh, let's see. Oh, not yoke. We don't want the yoke. We want more planks. And you can see it's taken off these 3. When these 3 die, it'll take off this one and this one. Why it does that, I have no idea, but so if we sort by quality again, we've got a couple of them that are 5.2. They're actually probably coming off of this one here, or this one here. Saw is increasing, carpentry is increasing, wood cutting increased a little bit, hatchet increased a little bit, and that's all I'm trying to do is just get my skills up a bit. And as I get the skills up, I can make more and more complicated things, higher quality things. But you guys saw, if you've been watching the series, you saw I literally started with nothing, zero, zilch. The only thing I had in my inventory was, let's drop that down, this stupid piece of bread that I can't get rid of. It won't let me drop it. It won't let me put it in a crate. It won't let me destroy it in any way. The only way I can get rid of it is to eat it. Look, it's even kept on death. So if I die, it's still in my inventory. So I haven't used it. I will use other food first. If it comes down to it, I mean, there's only 2.0 kilograms. So I will have to be kind of down here in the starving area in order to even get any kind of benefit from using it, because otherwise it's still going to be in my inventory. I don't want multiple meals of this bread. I want to eat it once and be done, because I don't want the benefits of having that, or just never eat it. But I don't want it stuck in my inventory either. But it's starter gear, common, kept on death. Let's see. Let's see if Wurmpedia has anything on it. Those are the tools. Those are the armor. Other way bread right here. And it just pops right back into this. So all the rest of the stuff I was able to get rid of. My tent is up the road somewhere. Um, I don't know, 10, 15-minute walk from here. Because it took me like an hour and a half or more to go from the starter town on this server, which I'm for those of you wondering, I am on Xanadu. Um, I'm up in the northern segment, kind of towards the center. But I'm sorry, I bumped my mic. Um, but I found a vacant area that looks like somebody was working at one point, but everything was effectively gone. And there was a mine that had been started, some roadways that were still down, and a few other paved tiles. Other than that, everything was already decayed. Um, After breaking into the mine, so it had collapsed. The entrance had collapsed. Um, so I tunneled further into it and got through that wall, and found out there's what 7 more tiles inside. So the tunnel's already started, and I was hoping that there was an iron vein. Well, it turns out there's 3. There's nothing else in there but rock at the moment, but I lucked out pretty good on this one. 'Cause, I mean, realistically, it could have just been that he had started the tunnel and never actually started digging into the mine. I don't know. I There was no way for me to know until I tunneled through that first rock wall. Now I know what's inside. He left a statue of a dog, which I have no use for. Um, I mean, it looks kind of cool, but in this stage of the game for me, it's useless. And he left a bulk storage bin with about 4 kilograms of um, wood scrap in it. That's it. Nothing else. So I took the wood scrap, made a fire, turned some of it into kindling, and was able to make a fire because I didn't have steel and flint. Um, and just, I mean, crude tools. So, um, what was that? Rock shards and iron rock to make the crude knife, and then branches to make shafts using the crude knife, and using more rock shards, you make the heads and tool, or the tool heads. So like the crude pickaxe head, um, crude hatchet heads, so forth. And you stuff them together with the shaft, and it's got to be at least 1.0. So like this shaft is useless, but I can make more handles with it. This one's useless, but I can make more handles with it if I need handles. Oh, I'm out of wood. Firewood log has 2, or firwood log, excuse me. Nope, there isn't enough. So I'm done with that. Let's close this one again. This is still open, so I can put the planks in here. I can put the branch in here. Oh no, actually I'm going to burn that branch. I don't want to see another branch at all. Shaft can go in there, and the wood scraps can go in there. We're done. Then we turn to this one here. Close this one. We'll open this one. Insect meat will not. Hey, Mister! what else do we have in here? Let's see. The stone shards can come out. That's right. And now the meat can go in there.
Who you yelling at? What you yelling about?
Okay, so we'll go up here. Ah, fire's already burned out. What is this? That's my iron lump. Okay, so this is the cave. So you've got right here where this wood beam is coming across here. That was the cave-in wall. Everything else behind it was already tunneled. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is, let's see, there's iron right there. There's iron right there. So side by side, 2 iron veins. That's rock. This is all reinforced. So there's nothing there. That's rock. And then up here towards the entrance, oh, and there's an altar and a lamp in here. I didn't see those. There's the dog statue. And there's the other iron vein. Now he's already reinforced this, so it looks like, possibly, maybe not. No, maybe not. But that's okay, because I still have 2 other veins I can go into. We don't need the shards. Oh, that's right. We're going to check this. Let's see. Iron hatchet. Yes. The iron hatchet is strong enough to destroy the cedarwood bulk storage bin. And yes, I know some of you that do play are probably screaming, "What are you destroying it for?" Because I don't want to use stuff that, you know, isn't true to a true Iron Man setup. If I don't build it myself, there's no point. That's taking the fun out of it. I enjoy the challenge. Open, repair, exam. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option. Now, once I can make these, that's a different story. But I don't want to be tempted to use it because it's sitting here. Boy, these things can take a beating. Damage 9? Are you kidding me? This might take a little while. We need more stamina. It's been firmly secured to the ground. Interesting. It's not allowing me to destroy it, but it's damaging my hatchet. Doesn't look like the damage is going up. 9.278725. 9.27. Ugh. That will take forever. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's bring this up just a skosh. Bring this down just a bit. Okay, so right here, that was the previous run. That's the current run. So we're basically getting 0.004 in essence per action. So it's just going to have to stay for the moment because I don't have that kind of time, nor do I want to make another hatchet because I destroyed this one trying to destroy that. Okay. So what is next? Oh, yeah, we need to finish clearing out this area. And we need to clear the trees from this one. So this tree needs to be cut down. Damage 7. I think a lot of that is because the quality level of the hatchet. And, of course, my skill. So some of you will already have your own opinions about this particular topic. Um, Quality level 1 items, I don't bother repairing. And typically I won't really bother too much with improving either. There's really not a point. Get your skills up, make better quality stuff to start with, and worry about repairing and improving that stuff. Sure, you can gain skills by improving this. You can gain skills probably by repairing it, but it's already garbage. So if I was to repair this, see how long it takes? It doesn't get any better. It's just still a quality level 1 item. It just means that that quality level 1 item will last longer as a quality level 1 item. Now it's repaired. Now if I was to try to repair, say this whey bread, as it's repairing, the quality level will go down all the way down to quality level 1 if it had that much damage on it. But I don't see a point in repairing a quality level 1 item for any reason. I'd rather just use it, beat the tar out of it, let it break, and gain the skills from it as it's going up, and then I can make a better item and worry about improving it. I mean, if you're playing this game on any kind of a serious note, then you're playing for the long run anyway. Um, Worrying about getting your improving and your repair skills up this early in the game, really no point. You've got plenty of time to focus on that when you're dealing with higher end items. Worrying about a quality level 1 item, lag spike, um, is to me it's trivial. And your opinion may differ. You may think, oh no, I've got to start from, right from the get go. Well, you can, but why? It's never going to get, you know, it will never go lower than one, and you still have a lot of use on it until it does break. And even if it gets up to 90, it's still, you repair it then, and it's still going to be a quality level one item. And there may be some truth to the more damage something has, the less effective it is, or I don't know. I've never paid attention to that with super low end stuff. But as you can see, I've already moved from the crude tools to start with to iron tools. I'm going to be way beyond this in another week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks down the road. Um, you put in the time, and you put in the effort, and you get the quality out of it. But you only get out of it what you put into it. So I would rather focus my time on skills, personally, um, so that when it comes time for that next set of tools, I'm already going to be making much, much higher quality stuff than I would have to begin with. I don't want to spend 6 weeks using a quality level one hatchet. I'd rather spend a couple of hours till it breaks and go make another one because that's going to improve that skill. So the next one I make might be, I don't know, quality level 3, or it might be a 6, or it might be a 15, or, whatever. Then you start focusing a little bit on improving and repairs if you want to, or you just burn that one up. And, by the time you burn that one up, you're already able to make the next set up. And you're doing, QL 30 stuff or 40 stuff. That's why I choose to do a lot more blacksmithing than anything else. The lumberjacking and stuff, it's a necessary evil. You have to do it in order to get further in the game. Can you play this game without? Yes. Yes, you can. But it's difficult. You're putting a lot more strain on yourself, and unless you're willing to spend real money for, the coin that you need, there we go, to be able to pay other people or find the coin somewhere in game. Some servers, you get coin for killing things, or you get coin for, occasionally when you're digging, or when you're, maybe your deity gives it to you. I mean, there's different ways of gaining coin. You can craft stuff and sell it to other players. Well, when you're first starting off, you don't have anything that you can craft. At least not that anybody wants to buy. So just do the lumberjacking and whatnot instead of buying the wood that you need, because you're going to have to do some carpentry anyway. Let's see, 4. That's right. So see, we're already back up to 7. It still weighs the same. It's still the same quality level. Who cares if, you know, it takes a little bit longer, or it's, you know, the end result isn't quite as good. I'm, like I said, I'm focused more on the the skill gains in early game. The faster I skill up, the higher the quality level items I can create, and the less time I have to spend with the low end stuff. And I know this is true for other people as well. I mention her a lot because I subscribe to her channel and I watch a lot of her videos, just about all of them. I've seen everything that she's put out, um, well, recently, everything that she's put out um, for the new series. She took a bit of a break for a little bit, and then she came back, and recently she started doing videos again. And since she's come back, I've seen every video she's put out. Um, Old Bitty Gaming focuses a lot on her skills. She has to. It's the only way to move forward in the game. And she's going a bit more hardcore than I am. I'm on an official server that's at, what is it, 1.0 for skill gain, 1.0 for action timer, and she's doing 0.1 as of earlier this week. She was still doing 0.1, considering moving it to 1.0. But her skill gains are tremendously slower, and she's just toughing it out and keeping going. But you'll see her in her videos, um, paying attention to, hey, what's my skill now? What's my skill now? Oh, okay, well, we just did a bit more. Let's check our skill again. Because she knows that she's got to get her skills up in order to make better quality stuff. In order to, if you want to chop down a tree and have, quality level 50 wood, you got to have the skills in order to be able to chop that tree down and get quality level 50 logs. That has nothing to do with the tools you. Well, it might have a little bit to do with the tools you're using, um, but the same goes for mining. And I mean, she's hacking through rock walls so that she can get her skills up enough so that when she starts dealing with the iron and the silver and the rock salt and the sandstone veins that she's found, then she's going to get much higher quality ore out of those than what she would if she started hacking at them now. She knows this, but that's why I do it. Um, a lot of people have put out videos in the past, and they've pretty much all said the same thing: work your skills. Maybe not in those exact words, but essentially what they've said was work your skills. I haven't heard a single person say, "Hey, focus on the quality level of your tools." Yes, the quality level of your tools does matter, as does the quality level of everything else. But you're not going to get the quality level of tools, of resources, of anything, end result products, if you don't work your skills up. Skills have to be number one. Um, if they're not, you're going to struggle a whole lot more. I mean, yeah, I could grab a quality level 70 axe right now and probably be through this tree in 3 whacks. But since my skills are garbage, that means I'm also going to get garbage wood. I hack through it with a quality level 1 axe or hatchet. My skills are going up, and I'm already getting quality level 5 and above logs with a quality level 1 hatchet. Let's see. Let's see where lumberjacking actually is. Let's see. Wood cutting is at 6.93. Okay. My hatchet is at 5.32. So you can say, okay, between 5 and 6. All right. Let's get this tree cut down. Let's see. How many more? We're at 42, so it's going to be a little bit. But I'll leave the skills window up so you can pay attention to how it's going. I have a feeling when we start cutting down, um, yeah, it doesn't say what the quality level of the tree itself is. But I have a feeling when we start cutting the logs, a lot of them are going to end up right around the, you know, 5 to 7, maybe 8 quality level mark because that's where my skills are. Come on. No, this one. They were at 10.6 damage now. And guys, I know I harp on certain things pretty harshly at times, but for the most part, I'm just in the game to play it. I enjoy the games that I do play. If I enjoy them a lot, you'll see videos on them. I've got a bunch of different games, but most of them I don't keep coming back to. Worm I keep coming back to. Um, No Man's Sky I keep coming back to. Um, Medieval Dynasty I've come back to a few times. I mean, my son does videos on Borderlands and you know um, Terraria, Minecraft, Dungeon Defenders, that sort of thing. I stick with the survival type games because that's what I enjoy doing. I stick with the crafting type games because that's what I enjoy playing. I'm considering, I know it's an older game, but I'm considering picking up 7 Days to Die. It's not for the zombie aspect of it, that's for sure, but I'm not going to turn them off. It adds another challenge. I like the crafting aspect. So, I mean, I do have quite a few different games that I will play from time to time. I've got a new series that I've just started up that here and there I'll post a new video to that series. It's casual gameplay night. The last video I did, the first one so far, was on Planet Crafter, the prologue. So it's just the introduction or the demo or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna run out of stamina before I get through that. Um, but I just wanted to sit and play for a minute. So that's what those are. There's no commentary. Oops. Let's see, now it's letting me cut it down. Thing is weird. Um, but anyway, there's no commentary in the video. I've got the mic actually turned off. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy the stump, and then we'll look at this. Let's see. Okay, it's a quality level 7.1 felled tree. Wait a minute. That's only a quality level 1 hatchet with 15 damage now. How's it a quality level 7.1? Well, my wood cutting's at 7.1. That's how. My hatchet skill's at 5.6. That's how. So the tool doesn't matter so much. It does matter, but it doesn't matter so much. So I wouldn't focus so much on what tools you're using. Um, Grab a set of QL1 tools. Who cares? Use them to get your skills up a little bit. Now, I mean, if my mining was as high, and it's not, it's only 4.9, My digging's at 1. My fire making's only at 1.3. But if my mining was up to where my wood cutting is, and it will be, but if it was, then I could mine out, quality level 7 or 8 ores and turn those into tools. Now I've got quality level 7 or 8 tools. But it's not. I pulled out quality level 1 ores with crude pickaxes, which are also quality level 1, because they suck, meaning they're going to pull out garbage. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with starting off with quality level 1 hatchets and pickaxes, and I still have to put the things together. I still have to, do all of the crafting and harvesting and stuff. And that's where these skills are going up. Speaking of which, I've already decided that the this Ironman challenge is not going to cease anytime soon. And by that I mean there are, as far as I understand, 142 different skills in this game. I've decided that I need at least 10 of them above skill level 75. 10 of them. I need 2 of them above skill level 90. If I can do that, then I'll have, effectively proven my point. Um, and the Ironman challenge saga will be effectively over. Because if you can go from literally nothing, and I mean nothing, nothing, not even crude tools, to having skills that are, 75 and above or 90 and above, um, you know, you kind of succeeded. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna make. Do I really want to chop that down? Oh, that's right. I was gonna look at these logs. I kind of want to make sure that I get at least 10 above 75, and it doesn't matter which 10. Any 10 above 75, any 2 above 90. I can guarantee you one of those 2 that's above 90 is gonna be mining. The other one's probably gonna be blacksmithing. Not because they're easy, but because that's what I enjoy doing. Okay, let's open this up. We have, on average, quality level 5.63. Hmm. If I was to if I was to take these 2 quality level 1 logs out, just those 2. Oops, not that one. There's 6 logs, all at quality level 7.18. Wood cutting's at 7.4, so I'm not very far behind. 2 of those logs came out as 1.0. That's always a possibility, especially when you're using a 1.0 item or tool. But that doesn't matter. So these can all go back in there. They're not going into a bulk storage bin or anything like that right now. I'm not worried about cutting them down. What I do need actually is one of these. Let's see. That one's garbage. We'll take this one. And we'll take this one. Why? Because I'm going to activate, yep, carving knife. We're going to use this one. We're going to make kindling. Okay, now there isn't enough of this to do anything else. You can't make wood scraps. They're just a byproduct. And I don't have the strings to make bows yet. Don't need to make a spindle. Pet bowls, no ship resources. Um, don't need cooking utensils. So yeah, there's really nothing I can do at the moment. But if I take this one, come on, let's make another kindling. And actually, let's go like this. Just put it there. And let's do, oops, go away. Bring this one in here. Okay, that's going to be easier. So now I've got two kindlings. I don't need the shafts, but I'm going to make them anyway, because I'm going to need them for other stuff. So we'll make 3 shafts. That'll give me wood scraps. We're going to activate this and combine it with this. Now one more. Okay, we now have 3 wood scraps. We're going to combine those. So we have 1 wood scrap, 1 kindling. We're going to open this back up. We're going to take another log. They're all heavyweight, so that should be enough for a minute. Close that. And I'll show you what we're going to do. Going back up to the mine. Because we're going to need some nails. Before I start cutting down all these trees, we're going to make a small, or make a, we're going to make a large cart. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the skills for that. Yeah, actually I do. I have the skills because I'm going to make the skills. I'm going to fail my tail feathers off until I have the skills. I don't care. That's kind of the point. Okay, let's see. Wood scraps, kindling, create, campfire. Now, chances are the large cart I build is not going to be quality enough to be able to be for an animal to be hitched to. So I'll have to drag it. But I can carry a lot more in that cart than what I can carry in my inventory. Okay, we've got enough for one more. We're not going to use those just yet. We can drop the stone shards. We don't need to carry those. We're going to open, oh, that's already open. We're going to put this silly branch in there because we don't want to see another branch as long as we live. Okay, the lump is only very warm. We need the saw, pickaxe. Okay, so the pickaxe, we're going to burn up another one, but we're going to pick this up too. Oh, it won't let us, because we're going to put all this nonsense up in here. Oops. Why did you not take? There we go. Remember, all of this is made with, or was mined out with the crude. So none of it matters. We're just making nails. And at this point, I don't care what quality the nails are. Come on. Oh, it won't fit. It'll fit here in a minute. Okay, so we'll give it a minute. We're going to go down here to this wall. And we're going to say place. There's my small anvil. That way we don't have to carry that. Da, 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 da. Okay. We're going to take these. Oops. Place. Open. Now we can put this stuff. Mallet. We're not going to need the hatchet for a minute or the saw for a minute. So we can pull all that stuff off and put it in there. And of course it won't let me move it. Alright, now we can drop these two in there. Okay, all of that is quality level 1. It's all garbage ore. So, make some nails out of it to use on a garbage cart that we're not going to need anyway. Ultimate quality level 95, 99. Examine. It's a quality level 26. 88 damage. Because I'm curious. It's 1 damage per swing on this thing. But you can see it's 88.7 damage currently. 88.705, 0.702. So that's not worth it. Um, Okay, well I guess it's just going to have to sit there as well. Chances are my skill and my tools are just not up to the task. Okay, let's go. Oops, that's the wrong way. There's that troll again. Wait, that's out of the mine. Okay, and we're going to burn up the rest of this crude pickaxe.